just say you feel the way that I feel.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sex Talk Tuesday. Yay! I have like no motivation whatsoever today. Ugh. So this video is all about orgasms. Now if you've clicked on this video, it's because you've probably either got a friend or yourself with this problem. So I can't orgasm with a partner. That's the topic of today. So don't panic, you're totally normal, there's nothing wrong with you, and you're not broke. Don't worry, it's not you, okay? I just don't want you to worry. I know it's quite a horrible thing. You think that there's something wrong with you, but it's not as drastic as it sounds. Hello, lamb. Just woke up. So this can happen or not happen in theory for a number of different reasons. There's not just one thing that could be wrong with you. So I'm going to go through some little questions that you need to ask yourself. So if any of these apply, then just keep that in mind as I go forward with the video. I have got a really sore throat, so I am so sorry. It's really scratchy and I'm sneezing. I think I'm going to get a cold. I do not want that, but if I keep making stupid sounds, or that's why. So questions, just to ask yourself this: can you have an orgasm by yourself, manually? Have you always not been able to have an orgasm either by yourself or with a partner? Sorry, I've got a bugger. Could you have an orgasm with previous partners? Have you been able to do it in the past? Are you stressed out? Is there other things going on in your life? Are you like annoyed or hormonal or just very anxious? Do you have low self-esteem or a very negative view on your body? So we're going to go through some of those things more detail, and it should become a little bit clearer to you what the issue is and how to get around it. So number one, if you can get there by yourself, we need to figure out what it is you're doing, or what you like, what you don't like, and how ultimately you get there. All right. Sorry. Cat life. So a lot of women can't get there by penetrative sex. It's just a thing. Some women can't, some women can. So if you can do it yourself and get there, then figure out obviously what it is you're doing. Are you more stimulated by clitoral things? So like maybe if you're using a vibrator, do you put it down there on the clitoris? I hope this video doesn't get flagged. Do you prefer penetrative maybe in a different way? So maybe different how your partner's doing it. Just figure out what it is, and obviously then we can go from there. So if it is that you prefer more of a sorry, a cat is driving me insane. Binks, do you always have to act up when I'm filming? Do you? So if you prefer more of a clitoral stimulation, that is normal. Around 75% I'd say of the women population can only reach orgasm by that method. So you're totally normal, you're totally fine. That's maybe what it is, what the problem and the issue is. So don't think like you're broken. It's nothing that's wrong with your body. There's nothing wrong with your vagina. It's just some women prefer that way, some women prefer having sex. It does feel totally different. Just have a little play around and see what you prefer, and then we can come to a conclusion on where to go from there. So if you have reached the conclusion you can only reach orgasm by clitoral stimulation, then we need to start telling your partner that. He needs to know. So if you tell him, and you can work out a way of getting you there with him getting there too. So maybe if we're having sex, you can use I'm trying my hardest not to swear because I don't want these videos to get banned and stuff. I'm going to just come out of it. A penis ring, the more perverse word. You could use those, and they have little special ones where there's a big bulky thing on the top and it does vibrate, and when you're having sex it sits right there and it does push on the right areas to get you off, so that could be an option. Also, you could ask your partner to do more foreplay beforehand, so maybe like get you really close with his hands or his mouth, then have sex. It might carry you forward over the threshold. Maybe you are having sex and he could maybe reach down and give you some stimulation in the areas you prefer while he is having penetrative sex, or even better, do it yourself. You know exactly what you want. Just talk to your partner first, because obviously if he's not comfortable with you just like reaching down there taking charge mid-sex, it might throw him off, might put him off. Just tell him that's what you're going to do. Get over it. I'm sure he'll be fine with it, but just give him a heads up maybe beforehand, then he'll have a bit of an idea of what's going on. So moving on, if you could have an orgasm with a previous partner, I think this is mainly to girls. It's really hard for me to talk about men and boys because I'm not a man. But yeah, we're just going to carry this forward for women. So if there's any guys out there and you are watching this, I do apologise. I think orgasms are a little bit different for men and for women anyway, so I'm sure men can usually always get there unless they're stressed. So just go figure your stress out. So if you could with a previous partner, figure out what he was doing that your current partner isn't doing. So maybe he's bigger in the bedroom, maybe he is wider, lengthier, I don't know, maybe your partner has a smaller appendage, maybe it's nothing to do with size, maybe he isn't doing the motion you like, because this could be loads of factors. Maybe a previous partner you had sex with got you there, maybe he had a rhythm, maybe he knew you a little bit better and knew what rhythm you liked or how to get you to that point. There is certain, like, I think a lot of time you need like a pace that you can't just change pace and be all over the place, because because if you do that in sex, it's not like a steady climb, is it? If you're doing different patterns and like maybe doing it really fast and really slow another time, and then like just changing it up too much, that in that way you sometimes can't get there. Maybe your partner knew you a little bit better in the past, knew what you preferred, maybe you preferred it slow and steady, or like jackrabbits, maybe. I think you should talk to your partner if that's the case. If you can get there by penis, but by somebody else's penis, but you are in a different relationship, talk to your partner about it. Obviously don't say, I could do it with him, you're shit. You should just tell him maybe, figure out obviously what it is that your previous partner could do that he can't figure it out. So maybe he is going too fast for you, then just try and get him to slow down. Maybe he's going too slow, get him to quicken up. Just talk to him, obviously use nice words, don't just say you shit, hurry up. Just use professional, nice, calming, relaxing, non-aggressive words to him. Work together to get you there. It could be as simple as that, really. Moving on, if it is down to being stressed, this is totally normal, very common. If you have been able to have orgasms before with your partner and maybe now they're not as frequent and you are worrying where they're gone, if they disappeared, think about your lifestyle. Are you feeling a little bit stressed? Is work getting to you? Have you got any problems with your friends, family? Even a little thing like maybe you're worried about a late bill. Anything can trigger it. So just figure out if you are stressed, and it's totally normal. Once you unwind and relax a little bit more, maybe the thing that you're stressing about is like a job interview. Once it's been and gone, you'll get it back. You will get your orgasms back and everything will go back to normal. You just got to work out the kinks in your life and hopefully then it'll all come back to normal. So next topic I was talking to you about is low self-esteem. So if you have low self-esteem and you're constantly worried about your body and thinking negative stuff about your body, you're not going to have any time to think about the sex, are you? If you're laying there thinking, oh, it's disgusting, I'm wobbling, he's going to be looking at my belly jiggling, or is he worried that I smell or something? Do you know, if you're constantly thinking things like that, you're not going to get there. Let's be honest with each other. You need to start thinking, doesn't matter, he's having sex with me, it's fine. He obviously wants to have sex with me, I am attractive. So shut up, stupid negativity, shut up and just enjoy the sex. I mean, he obviously wants to be doing it. So you need to start loving yourself a little bit more, working on yourself, get your head in the game. So it's not going to happen if you're thinking really negative. You just need to start getting more positive with your body. Once you've sorted all them issues out, I have done videos on before and I will continue doing body positivity videos. But once you think, F it, it's my body, this is what I am, this is who I am, you can either deal with it or leave, and then you start enjoying the sex that you're having, you'll be able to get there. It's just a process, I guess. So we can start thinking about the sex you're having rather than thinking about your body and worrying about it. We all have off days. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't have off days, but we all do have off days because we're women and we have hormones and it sucks. But yeah, most of the time, try not to think about things like that. They're so not important. What's more important? Worrying about your butt jiggling or having a really great orgasm and connected with your partner. It's just not even important. It's not in the question. So yeah, stop worrying about what you look like, what you sound like, even what you feel like. Life is too short. Go get yours. It's just great to have good sex. So I think they're the little topics that I was going to cover. So it's just a question of figuring out what it is that's making you not been able to finish. So self-esteem, perhaps go work on yourself. Stress, work it out in life. Stress has come and go. It's totally normal. Couple days you'll be back to your old self. Obviously, if you can't get there by penetrative sex, it's normal. There is a lot of women that can't. Then obviously try different things. Use sex toys. Tell your partner. It can work on you a little bit more beforehand, or you can even do it during sex. What else could there be? No, I discussed about the exes as well, didn't I? So if you could before, you can't. I think a lot of it is also to do with the connection. Sorry, I've got a right crevice itch. The connection that you have with your current partner as well. If you're not comfortable in general with him, I think it's a lot harder to get there. If you're if you're very in sync together, and I don't know, maybe you've been together a long time and you know each other a little bit more, everything's a little bit easier. You know what you like together, you know what you dislike, he knows your rhythms and everything, then you're more likely to get there. If it's a brand new relationship, I don't think I've touched on this, if it's a brand new relationship and you can't get there, he doesn't know you yet, he doesn't know your body, he doesn't know what you like, so it is so normal. So if you're on a one night stand, I don't know, I'm thinking so Sex and the City right now, and you can't have an orgasm, don't think, oh my god, what's wrong with me? It's not you. Just relax. There is so many different ways around it. I think that's it guys. That's all I can say on that subject. I think, yeah. I have a lot of blank spots in my mind, so things will probably come to me later. But that's all I can say on that subject. I just hope that you don't feel like you're never going to do it again. Don't feel like you're not normal. Maybe all your friends are doing it every single time. I talk on my own experiences. I don't do that every single time. I used to have issues where I couldn't do it at all for years. It's just our bodies, we just need to figure them out and start loving them more. And I think as you get older, you know what you like more, what you dislike, what gets you there. You've got to sort of be able to do things to yourself. Maybe you have issues with masturbating, maybe you don't like to do it, maybe you think it's gross and disgusting. People are different and it's fine if you think that, but if you want to know yourself better and know how to get yourself there with your partner, you're going to have to start touching yourself. I didn't say something even bad then. You've got to figure out what it is that gets you going. It's so important in life. You just don't want to be there having sex for his needs. You've got to get yours. Go get yours, girl. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or any recommendations for my next sex talks, then put them in the comments or send me an email. You know, don't be shy. I have time for you. I have so much time. Yeah, I'm going to go. Take care of yourself. Have great sex. Life is too short to be boring. Oh, got a good itch. Please like and subscribe to my channel because it just gives me motivation to carry on filming. And take care of yourself and love yourself as always, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye. Bye.